Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is verb phrase 74. Verb phrase today is to come by. All right, we'll cover two meanings, but especially the first one is more important here. This is the one that maybe it won't be that might be more new for students. So let's look at this. If someone comes by something, he or she gets something that is hard to find or that is difficult to get. Yeah, so we often say that something is hard to come by, or something is difficult to come by, or how did you ever come by that, and how did you ever find that? How were you lucky enough to be able to find one of them? Or, of course, the second meaning is the more common one. Most students should know this, but, maybe there's some that don't. If we say to come by also means to make a short visit. So let's look at all the examples here. Example number one, how did you find one of these? It is really difficult to come by. Like sometimes we might say that somebody got something. It's like, well, this is rare. I was trying to look for one of these. I went around many places. Nobody had them. How did you come by it? Or sometimes we could say you were lucky that you came by it. Okay, let's take a look at number two. A Honus Wagner baseball card is really hard to come by. I think there are really only a handful of them left in existence. Yeah, I can remember that when I was a kid, they often talked about this. Of course, this is a really, really old baseball card. This was even before they were selling packs of baseball cards. I used to know an old guy. He told me that they used to be given out with cigars when you bought cigars. That's what I heard. So that's why there's not many of them left. So even if you really were a collector of, hard to come by baseball cards, not only would you have to pay a lot of money, but you'd have to be lucky to come by one, because it's not that many people have them that would even be willing to sell it. So we say something is hard to come by or difficult to come by. Okay, and let's look at the last one. The last one, of course, is the typical example of to visit someone. Yeah, so why don't you come by tomorrow night? So why don't you come visit tomorrow night? Or I think I'll come by after work tomorrow night. So you say it that way, meaning to make a short visit. Okay, anyway, I hope it's clear. I hope you got it. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.